Hi everyone, I had to post this because it was just up my alley, and it is in relation to a column I read in Crikey today, whenever it was, which struck me as rather interesting, and an issue that I kind of thought was probably happening for quite some time. And they were looking at whether or not Sky News, people such as Rita Panahi, Peter Creglan, Peter Incredible, and Andrew Bolt use AI to write their scripts, and apparently it may be that they do. Now, this doesn't surprise me one little bit, because they have some examples at the bottom, and I won't read them all out to you, but they have some examples where they put in a bit of an overview as to who these people were, types of things they discussed, topics that they wanted to have the AI generate, and then they put them, and it gave them, in essence, who these people actually were, and it produced some really interesting results. So I wonder, and I've wondered about this in relation to Andrew Bolt for ages, is whether or not he actually believes the things that he talks about. Now, it's quite evident, particularly from Credlin and Bolt, that they use a teleprompter. So they have a script, they read their script, and they are very good, I do admit, at being able to put their own personality into that. They have their own style, which is a bit of a talent when it comes to reading a teleprompter. I've tried it, not been very successful, I hasten to add. In fact, I did one presentation on my channel where I did use a teleprompter that was, and the script was devised by AI. And I didn't do a very good job of it, I thought. And in fact, my wife said, well, your personality just didn't come across. So such is life. I've tried it. Didn't work for me in that particular instance. Perhaps I need to get better at it, or get better at using GPT, whatever it is, chat. So here is the article that I'm talking about. And in this article, they say the News Corp is very proud of its push for AI in newsrooms. Good for them. But what does it mean for the job prospects of people like Andrew Bolt and Peter Credlin? News Corp posted strong second quarter global earnings last week, 3% increase in the same period last year. It comes off the back of significant restructuring that saw 1,250 jobs cut globally last year, and increased reliance on artificial intelligence. So they're using AI, and they've used it in terms of some 3,000 Australian local newspaper articles that they've written. So the question is, and I do question this, do they use, those three individuals, do they use AI to produce their scripts? Now, there's no evidence to suggest that they do, apart from the fact that it's probable that they may do that. And so they've got these examples down here, and the prompt that they've used on AI is, you are a Herald Sun columnist, Andrew Bolt, write a 150-word opinion piece in the style of Andrew Bolt against workers' rights to disconnect from their employer after hours. And it starts off, and this is so Andrew Bolt. So Andrew would never watch my videos, so that's fine. But I do suggest that if Andrew does, this is an opportunity, mate, to start cutting down on your time, have more leisure time, disconnect from work by having AI write your scripts for you, because they're pretty much like you. And it starts off, in our modern world, the concept of work-life balance has become a rally cry for those who seek to undermine the very essence of productivity. I can just see Andrew Bolt saying that. The latest fad, workers' rights to disconnect from their employers after hours. It's as if they believe that once the clock strikes 5, they can simply unplug from their responsibilities and float away on a cloud of leisure. You can just see, you can just visualise Andrew Bolt saying that. And the other one they did was, you're a Herald Sun columnist, Rita Panahi, a 150-word opinion piece on the style of Rita Panahi on Australian cricket captain Pat Cummins. Rita Panahi doesn't like Pat Cummins. He's a political conservative and has previously called him a clueless, grandstanding, woke leftist actor. Well, that's what it's know about Rita. Rita Pants on Fire doesn't know what she's talking about, which is often the case. They could have put that in there. Doesn't know what she's talking about, and produces inaccurate facts that she does. They didn't put that in there. Anyway, starts off, first column. Pat Cummins, the cricketing world's latest darling, but he's not getting carried away by the hype. As a political conservative, I see through the veneer of adulation and recognise the truth. Cummins is no saviour. He's a grandstanding activist masquerading as a captain. That's the very sort of thing that I think Panahi would say. Now, the last one that they've got is Credlin. You're a Sky News presenter and Tony Abbott's former Chief of Staff, Peter Credlin, write a 150-word opinion piece about Anthony Albanese's government's proposed change to stage 3 tax cuts in Australia in the style of Peter Credlin. Credlin has previously accused Anthony Albanese of falling back on his class war instincts and playing the card of class envy. She's also accused Albanese of being untrustworthy, as he previously promised he would not make changes to the stage 3 tax cuts. Now, so they've given AI a fair bit of information over that, and the opening statement is, ladies and gentlemen, let's cut through the political fog and dissect Anthony Albanese's latest tax tango. The stage 3 tax cuts, the jewel in the crown of economic reform. She'd say that very sarcastically. And now under the Labor microscope. But beware, for the dance floor is slippery and the moves are more Machiavellian than a backroom deal. I like that actually, but that came up from AI. How clever. So if you can use, sometimes I guess you could use AI to present a case if you're not capable of thinking of it yourself. I don't buy. Yeah, and I do wonder whether at Sky they do looking for these shortcuts. I mean, they've done so many articles, thousands of articles to this point that have been AI generated. Just wondering whether any of these morons have thought of doing that. Probably have. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't bother being kind, because most of those people that subscribe, that comment on my channel aren't all that kind. But if you do want to make negative comments about me, subscribe to my channel anyway, will you? Because that would be really nice to see those numbers tick up. And also, if you wish to contact me, you can contact me on this particular email address. Let me know what you think. Okay, take care of yourself, everybody. Look after yourselves, look after others, look after those people around you, and make sure that you are safe.